Have you ever wondered if your area is at risk of landslides? Or what would you do if one happened? Today, we're going to talk about how to stay safe from landslides, covering everything from why they happen to what you should do to prepare. Think of a landslide as nature's way of saying, I can't hold on any longer. Slopes usually stay in balance, but when something tips the scale, the soil and rocks give way. These push factors or causes can be natural or created by us humans. Natural causes. Steep slopes. The steeper the hill, the harder it is for soil and rocks to stay put. Gravity just keeps pulling them down. Cracked rocks. Some rocks are naturally weak or cracked, making them more likely to break apart. Heavy rainfall. When rainwater soaks into the soil, it becomes heavy and unstable, leading to slips. Earthquakes. The sudden shaking of the ground can easily dislodge rocks and soil, setting off a landslide. Human activities. Deforestation. Cutting down trees removes roots that normally hold the soil together, leaving slopes exposed. Construction and excavation. Digging into hillsides or building roads and houses can disturb the natural balance, making the slope unstable. In India, some regions are more prone to landslides than others. The zones include the very high hazard zones, shown in blue, cover parts of the northwestern Himalaya in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and the northeastern hills of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. The high hazard zones in orange stretch across the Himalaya belt and parts of the northeast. The moderate hazard zones, marked in pink, extend into the lower Himalaya foothills and parts of the western Ghats. The low hazard zones in green are in the northern Himalaya and in parts of the eastern Ghats. The good news is that nature often gives us warning signs before a landslide happens. Knowing what to look for can save lives. Keep an eye out for these visual cues. New cracks appearing in the ground, roads, or foundations. Trees, fences, or utility poles that are tilting or moving. Doors and windows that suddenly start sticking. Soil moving away from foundations. If there's a stream or water channel nearby, pay close attention to any sudden changes. Watch for a sudden rise or drop in the water level. Water turning from clear to muddy, or new areas where water starts flowing or pooling where it never did before. Sometimes you may even hear sounds like cracking wood or boulders knocking together. Loud rumbling and ground vibrations, like a passing freight train. Let's look at how to be prepared. Tip 1. Find out if you live in a landslide-prone area. The simplest way is to stay tuned to updates from the National Disaster Alert Portal Sachete or by downloading the Sachete mobile app. It regularly shares alerts on weather conditions across India, whether it's cyclones, floods, or landslides. By keeping an eye on these updates, you can stay prepared and, if needed, evacuate safely in time. Tip 2. Always look around for signages. In areas where landslides are common, you'll often see safety signages. Some signages will guide you on what to do in a landslide-prone area, point out danger zones, or simply remind you to stay alert. Paying attention to these signs can really help you act quickly and safely if there's an emergency. Tip 3. Make sure you have an emergency kit ready. It should include a battery-operated torch and a radio with spare batteries, some ready-to-eat food like biscuits or energy bars along with clean drinking water, a well-stocked first aid kit, insect repellent, for example, Odomos, your essential medicines and important documents, woolen jacket, cap, gloves, and a pair of sturdy shoes. If you suspect a landslide is happening, act quickly, but remember to stay calm. Evacuate immediately if you notice any of the warning signs we talked about earlier. Let your neighbors know, too. Sometimes they may not realize the danger, so spread the word without panicking and help them evacuate if possible. If you require rescue or medical aid, call 112 for help. And remember, always listen to the authorities and return to a landslide-affected area only when officials confirm it is safe. Here's what to do if you're caught in a landslide. Try to move quickly to the nearest high ground, away from the path of the landslide. If you're trapped, keep moving if possible, and make noise so rescuers can find you. Remember, being aware and prepared can make all the difference. Stay safe.